The Nikkei is short for Japan's Nikkei 225 stock average, the leading and most respected index of Japanese stocks. It is a price-weighted index composed of Japan's top 225 blue-chip companies traded on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. The Nikkei is almost equivalent to the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index in the United States. In today's video, we will learn about the Nikkei Index. At Finance Doc, we will be sharing more explanation videos related to cryptocurrencies, trading, forex, and many more. So watch this video till the end and hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to get notifications for our future videos. So let's begin the video. Understanding the Nikkei. Originally known as the Nikkei Dow Jones Stock Average, from 1975 to 1985, it is now called Nikkei in honor of the Nihon Keizai Shimbun, or Japan Economic Newspaper, which sponsors the index's calculation. Since September 1950, the index has been calculated with backwards compatibility to May 1949. Canon Incorporated, Sony Corporation, and Toyota Motor Corporation are a few of the most well-known businesses included in the Nikkei Index. It is Asia's oldest stock index. As Japan was being rebuilt and industrialized following the Second World War, the Nikkei was founded. Instead of being ranked by market capitalization, as is typical in most indices, constituent stocks are ordered by share price. Japanese yen are used as the unit of measurement. Every September, the Nikkei's composition is examined, and any necessary adjustments are made in October. The Tokyo Stock Exchange and the Nikkei Index. In 1878, the Tokyo Stock Exchange (TSE) was founded. The TSE was initially established as a market for trading bonds that the government had given to samurai. The TSE served as an exchange for gold and silver currency in addition to government bonds. The TSE expanded to cover stock trading by the 1920s. The Japanese government amalgamated the TSE with 5 other stock exchanges in 1943, at the height of the Second World War, to create the unified Japanese Stock Exchange. In August 1945, when the war was coming to a conclusion, that exchange was shut down. The Securities Exchange Act allowed for the reopening of the Tokyo Stock Exchange on May 16, 1949. When the government deployed fiscal and monetary stimulants to combat a recession brought on by the Japanese yen's 50% gain during the first half of the decade, Japan suffered a significant asset bubble in the late 1980s. Between 1985 and 1989, the value of stocks and real estate tripled. The TSE was responsible for 60% of the total market capitalization of stocks at the peak of the boom. The bubble burst in 1990, and the Nikkei Index's value decreased by 1/3 in that year. The Nikkei traded below 7,000 in October 2008. This represented a drop of more than 80% from the peak of December 1989. After that, it recovered between June 2012 and June 2015 thanks to government and Bank of Japan economic stimulus, but the index was still close to 50% below the 1989 peak at that point. Topics versus Nikkei. Another closely watched index on the Tokyo Stock Exchange is the Tokyo Price Index, also known as Topics. The Topics is an index that includes all the stocks in the TSE, whereas the Nikkei is an index of 225 chosen stocks from the TSE. Since the Nikkei is price-weighted, the index represents the average share price of all the listed companies. High-priced stocks, such as those in the technology sector, frequently have an impact on the Nikkei since each company's stock is weighed according to its share price. On the other hand, Topics applies the capitalization-weighted technique to all of the TSE's first section equities. Stocks with high market valuations, such as financials, have an impact on the topics. Special considerations. Although an index cannot be bought directly, there are a number of exchange-traded funds, ETFs, whose components track the Nikkei. BlackRock's iShares Nikkei 225 and Nomura Asset Management Nikkei 225 Exchange-Traded Fund are two ETFs that follow the Nikkei and are traded on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. A dollar-denominated vehicle that trades on the New York Stock Exchange is called the Maxis Nikkei 225 Index ETF. Key lessons. The Nikkei is Japan's leading stock index comprising of the country's top 225 blue-chip stocks. Since the Nikkei is a price-weighted index, its value is determined by averaging the share prices of all the listed businesses. The Canon Incorporated, Nissan Motor Company, Honda Motor Company, and Sony Corporation are among of the most well-known businesses listed on the Nikkei. The Tokyo Price Index, or TOPIX, a capitalization-weighted index that includes all the stocks listed on the Tokyo Stock Exchange, is another Japanese stock index.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on our upcoming videos.